actually want to share something cool. I just got an app on my phone, $99 per year, called Jetback. So you plug in all of the upcoming flights you have, and it monitors the price of those flights. And if they drop, they seek the credit for you, and it automatically shows up in your JetBlue app or Delta app. Yeah.
What?
How do they get? How do you can get a credit on
Yeah.
Or if the buy a flight and the price goes down after you buy it, you can get a credit for it.
And if they don't save you more than $99 in the first year, they refund you.
Oh.
I'll report back. I just bought this.
Yeah, let us know.
This is an unpaid sponsorship. I just thought it was cool.
That is cool.
And
I like it.
Definitely let us know.
Yeah, I got one email already that one of my JetBlue flights is cheaper. So
by 99
let's go. I don't know yet. It was just basically, it said to disable my 2-factor authentication. So something's happening.
Yeah.
You think they're just scamming me again?
Just booking things on.
Yeah.
Now they're just now you're going to Turkey.
Yep.
Yeah, they might reroute you, right?
Yeah.
Why, I need hair plugs?
Yeah, your good news, your flight went down, but now you're connecting 3 times to get to your final destination.
They're not. That's not how this works.
I have read that they do sketchy shit. Like they'll
really.
Oh yeah, the second they see you looking up your flight, they're like, "Oh, when you come back."
Oh yeah.
No, that's the airlines.
Right.
But not the
so
app.
I don't know how this app figures it out.
But that's like the way of the world is like called like individual price discrimination. Mm-hmm. Like even Uber does it. Like if you call for an Uber in a wealthy community, your price is one thing. That same Uber ride from somewhere less affluent.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They absolutely
hit the music.
All right, guys. Happy New Year.
Meeting in 2026.
Yes.
Low key hot takes. So let me lay out the rules here. We all know what a hot take is. A low key hot take is I give you the example I used before. Mozzarella sticks from Burger King are my favorite mozzarella sticks. Better than any Italian restaurant. They are delicious. They're actually like fries that are mozzarella sticks.
Do Italians make mozzarella sticks? I don't think they do. I don't think that's a thing. You went to Italy, right?
What? Yeah.
You guys have both been to Italy.
No, there's no mozzarella sticks in Italy.
Yeah, they don't do that shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Right. So give us
It's like trying to order sesame chicken in China.
Start it off, because I'm not with you, but you start it off. I'll get the juices going.
All right, I'm going to start with an easy one. This isn't like such a hot take, but like pocket doors are the worst.
Awful.
Full stop. Barn doors, any type of sliding door application, bifold doors feeding to outdoors, anything that slides, the tracks get fucked.
I agree. Pocket doors, you just posted something about that with the nails that stick
through. 3
screws.
It's almost like you can never get away from that.
No.
You need to have like a 2x6 wall and put it in the middle so that nothing's in the way.
Yeah, and I bought this like $500 pocket door frame kit from Italy because...
Police?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're nice and like they're soft close, soft open, and you're supposed to be able to like easily get the door down. Like it was not easy.
Yeah.
That was a huge pain in the ass still. I can't believe that Finnish carpenters make money installing pocket doors because I also just did the little latch and like the 2 handles. That is so much work. You're hand chiseling.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah. Drilling. It's like, just give me a doorknob. So anyway, pocket doors suck. That's.
I'll give you another more building science technical thing on that part of it. Why I'm against pocket doors too. How do you ensure you've got a good air seal around the whole pocket? Because you basically need to make sure your air isn't infiltrating into the walls for your blower door tests and things like that.
Well, that's more for a multifamily application.
Yeah, single family.
Hers won't matter. You're not trying to seal one bedroom from another. You're sealing from the exterior, but it does suck that you can't get an air seal because you can hear everything, every fart behind that door. There's no acoustical privacy from pocket doors.
It's terrible.
They're the worst. Or sometimes you even see light coming through.
Yeah.
It's just tough.
Split the difference there.
Yeah.
Although we did have good success. I will say, I will go pro pocket door. I love playing devil's advocate, as you guys know.
Yeah.
The double pocket doors that we did over in our project in Lynn.
So I used those in Florida.
That was nice for
like
making
they open
the
at the same time,
feel bigger. And I thought that went okay.
Yeah. Look,
knock on wood, they have not broken. Yeah,
no, we just had one tenant with like a user abuse, but the other 5 are fine.
There's an application for them, certainly, and I've put in a bunch, and I will continue to. But all things being equal,
try to avoid them.
Yeah. All right, next low-key hot take, Dan Rubin.
I will say that I prefer Hardie as a go-to siding over anything else.
Okay, like Hardie plank.
Yeah,
well,
lap siding.
I just invested in acre siding, so I will take the other side.
No, but I'm talking for like the main body of a building.
Okay,
not for like accents and stuff. Would you do a whole building in acre?
I would. I definitely would. Would look awesome.
Would the price allow it?
I mean, if you're asking if I would do a building, like maybe my own home or a spec home somewhere affluent,
yeah,
I could support it. No, but Hardie is it's tough to beat. I mean, it's why there's so much of it.
Yeah, it's just everything else is so freaking expensive.
But I will say, like
and like the install is so much, like, you know, when you start going to like ACM paneling and like
bingo
and like Nishiha that has to have like clips, like Sembrit, SVK, like all that stuff, the fiber cement stuff. Every one of them has a different install method, and every one of it's such a pain. You have to get shop drawings approved for all of, like, it's a pain in the ass process.
Yeah. Do not push people to install stuff they're not comfortable with. That's like this isn't a low-key hot take. It's just like a law of building. It's like if somebody tells you, like, I've never done that before, I'm not really comfortable with that product, and then you're like, cool, here's the instruction book, figure it out. It will end poorly for you and probably for them.
Yeah. Or you will have to sit there with them and read the instruction manual with them to make sure that they understand how to do it correctly.
Oh, totally.
You know?
You know, dissimilar material basically
any
is what
product,
we've talked about.
Like any building product.
Yeah, we've talked about dissimilar materials and just how you deal with the two butting up against each other as well.
Yeah.
So I mean,
so it's a scope gap right there.
Yep. And just knowing, I mean, to Dan's point, like getting the shop drawings, knowing how each one is going to butt up to each other, but also from the, not the elevation standpoint, but from the profile standpoint, you want to make sure that are they going to be at the same profile, or are you going to have them at different profiles? Is that intentional, unintentional?
How do you flash from one to the other?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the biggest one. The water stuff is the biggest one.
Yeah.
I mean, and then half the time you get the shop drawings approved, and then in the field it ends up being different. You know, it's never the same. It's never what is on the piece of paper.
Well, like when you get into the panel systems, you really do need the shop drawings because the architect wants the panels to line up a certain way and everything to. But that's honestly like I'll move off Acre. This is another unpaid sponsorship, but like I legitimately put my money where my mouth is on this, and it's because I think. There's nothing between Hardie plank and, I keep using Sembrit, but the proverbial $50 per square foot facade material. It's like, what do you do if you want something that is nice but isn't $50 a square foot? Like, and you're beyond Hardie artisan.
It's hard.
Yeah. Like Thermery is super expensive. Like it's beautiful. So anyway, low key hot takes. Ray.
Go Ray.
Oh geez. I'm gonna go out there and get real specific. There's no good, right, or wrong way to install a window, and we've talked about it from like a water infiltration standpoint.
Say more. There's definitely wrong ways to install.
Oh, of course, there's wrong ways, but everyone believes their way is right. I just saw a video today of somebody flashing the bottom of the window flange.
Okay,
and that's usually like a no-no. So,
well, if your low-key hot take is that taping the bottom flange of a window makes no difference, then I agree, and that's a good one.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So I guess not very contentious there. I don't know. We've always talked about on the underside of the window, do you need to have a negative slope to the outside? I've busted Dan's balls more than enough about that. Do you just put a pan in there? How do you flash it? How do you waterproof it?
Well, also, like, do you use non-expanding spray foam on the jamb or on the perimeter, or do you caulk that? Caulking is a better
That's
defense.
More for air seal than waterproofing.
Both.
Though. Yeah. I mean, you would do caulk on the outside.
Yeah, but
because the insulation is more for thermal.
Yeah, for air seal concerns. But the caulk is going to do better for both. But you shouldn't be getting water there anyway.
No, you should
not. But that's kind of like
it's like your last. It's like
belts
another
and suspenders.
Line of defense. Multiple lines of defenses.
All right. Another low key hot take. I would recessed lighting is overused.
Agree.
When you say recessed lighting, define, because are we talking about the giant metal boxes housings now?
No,
or are you just talking about
LED pancake lights, puck lights, whatever you want to call it? I just think like lighting in general. Like when you're standing in a framed room and just like looking around during rough, I think left to your own devices, you are apt to put in way too many lights.
I agree.
You just think that you need lights everywhere. And then like you walk into the space light and you're like, fuck, this looks like an airport runway in my ceiling.
Yeah.
And I didn't need lights absolutely everywhere. Like,
do you bring an interior designer in to help you with the accent lighting, or is lighting almost its own trade, like a light designer?
No, I think interior designer can help you with lighting for sure.
A good interior designer.
Yeah, I think that I agree with you, Mark. I think we went through that when we were building my house, and the interior designer, specifically told us, they were like, you want more like accent lighting and like mood lighting, then you're not going to have,
get some track lights up there. And
you don't want to have like, 700, you're not going to have 700 recessed lights on all the time. You're going to like, it's insane. The light, it's harsh lighting, and it's just not like for cooking, while you're cooking and while you're doing like stuff like that. Recessed lighting is good, but it's like when you're sitting down for dinner, you don't necessarily need all your recessed lights on. You can have like a nice light over your table, and you can have some like maybe small LED lighting under your toe kick and stuff. And that's what we did, and it's really nice. And like I have a button on my lighting system that I hit. It says dining, and I hit the button, and it lowers my recessed lighting to 20%. It turns on the light over my table. It dims the lights on my toe kick to like 75%, and it's like a really nice like ambiance, right? It's like, it's not like, but it's cool.
But lighting has a function. Like, don't just put lights in for the hell of it. Like, if you're lighting a kitchen, it should be your task space where you're cutting and cooking. So let's move off lighting. Actually,
well, I'm going to add on to
okay.
I'll do a hot take on an add-on to your lighting.
Go.
I said LED lighting is way overused and insanely tacky.
Oh, 1,000%.
Well, hang on. Every light now is LED based. So
LED
strips. You're talking about the strips?
LED strip lights.
I did like I'm like, wow, or is this your home or a disco tech? Fucking nightclub. Excuse me.
I mean, you've seen the lights that go behind the TVs that tie into the TVs and are supposed to give you like a backlit mood lighting, or it's appropriate with the scene somehow.
Or like if you put on MTV, it'll like pulse the color of the
whatever. But that's like
video.
You don't
actually MTV's dead, so that's
like,
a hot
I don't need LEDs like all the way up my staircase, and I don't need LEDs like up my wall into my ceiling, and like it's just like the people are putting LEDs everywhere, and it's like I feel that any new spec build in an affluent community that you come across, you see LEDs everywhere in the building. And I think they're going to go out of date insanely fast, and they're going to be so tacky.
So let me give you the why. And this is also a hot take, but it's because they were very expensive and they were exclusive, and they were at that point putting them in your house was panache. It was really like luxury. And then they became super cheap.
Yeah.
So everyone can do it. And they thought, oh, now my house looks really high end. Like, no, now your house looks like a nightclub.
There's probably a balance then.
So
what's the balance?
There is a balance.
Well, I think, like I said, like, I think you could put them
under cabinet for sure.
Yes, you could put them in certain places, like under my toe kick, where it's like if they're off, you can't see them, and I don't have to turn them on, right? Yeah. And like if you want to put some like, we were thinking about putting some like under our. We have a floating TV stand, and maybe putting some under the floating TV stand and stuff. Yeah. But like, you don't have to go crazy.
You don't have to line the back of your TV with LED lights.
Yes.
All right, next one.
Ray.
Oh God, I was so focused on that. Mark, you got another one? Yeah, come back to me real quick.
Tons of them.
All right, good.
I say that and then I blank out.
No, it's okay.
Jet lag. What did I?
I was going to say
toilets.
Okay. Like bathrooms and kitchens are not that bad. Like, get over it.
Like bathrooms off of
kitchens. So like the door to the bathroom needs to be somewhere. We are often building in urban environments where spaces are tight. Like, I know the bathroom shouldn't be off the kitchen, but like, okay, where should it be? Off the back hallway? We don't have one. Do you want it off the dining room? Okay. How's that better? Off the living room? Definitely not, in my opinion. I think putting it off the kitchen sometimes on an open concept living level, like,
in a multifamily, you almost it's like
where else?
Just have a good exhaust fan.
Yeah,
like
a loud one, almost a bad one. You almost want like the cheap Rhone bathroom fan.
But in a townhouse or multifamily, you're almost always going to have some sort of powder room off of your living or kitchen space, and you rather have it off of your kitchen than off of your living.
Yeah. All right, I'll go again. Regular, traditional hardwood flooring is overrated.
Oh, damn, that's what I was going to say. That was the only one I was thinking of. You just reminded me of it. I was going to say LVT is here to stay, or LVP or whatever you want to call it.
Densified hardwood.
Yes.
The traditional hardwood is gone.
Or Robbins I recently used, like fucking awesome.
Yeah, we're going to have to bleep you. I need a bleep button on this thing.
This is a PG-13 podcast.
No, I agree. I mean, you have no idea how many complaints we get.
No, we didn't get that many.
Well, almost every buyer will say something to you at some point during your 1-year warranty if you put in traditional hardwood.
Yeah, it's 6 months from when it was installed. It's either you installed it when it was high humidity and now there's gaps, or it was low humidity and now it's kind of pushing.
We live in the part of the country where it's humid as shit in the summer and it's dry as shit in the winter, and you can't get away from that.
So engineered products are much more dimensionally stable, and I think the densified hardwoods, I'm not an investor, not a paid spokesman, but like, again, I think that's like leveling up.
Super durable, like
the waterproof nature of them, water resistant.
Great for pets, great for kids. Heavy
chairs you're going to pull in and out. So, all right, enough on flooring. Do you have another yet?
Yeah, I think whole home vacuums are going to make a comeback. I think that's
wow.
You're not going Roomba?
No, I think people are getting tired. I think people are tired of like automated stuff. I think they're going to want to go old school and just plug into that wall, and you're going to have a couple branches, and that's the end of it.
Dude, Roombas are the future.
Roombas get caught on everything.
Didn't Roomba go out of business or whatever that? Oh no, Boston Scientific definitely. No, one of them went out of business.
I was looking at Fold-O-Matic. This was a machine that you put lots of shirts into, and it would fold them one by one and spit them out.
LG on CES just announced a robot that will fold your clothes and do your dishes.
Oh my God, I want him.
I think,
or it.
Let's parlay into that because mine was just a made up one to fill time, but because my sister-in-law has a whole home vacuum, and I was like, "Do you like it?" She goes, "I love it." I'm like, "All right, well, maybe it's a comeback."
Was her house from the 90s?
I don't know the age.
Oh.
Moving on. So I think robotics is going to be. Oh man, how many years would you say? It's not really a low-key hot take. It's more like a prediction. But what would you say? How long it's going to be until robots are literally doing things for us, and we don't? It's not like a task-specific function, like, oh, here's my Roomba. It only cleans the floor.
2 to 3
Forget
years.
the Roomba. The Roomba's going to get stepped on by whatever the next robot comes out and does it all.
2 to 3 years.
I think it's going to be, for mass adoption, it's going to be a little longer.
3 to 5 years?
10 years.
I think within the decade.
10 years is too long.
You think by the end of the 20s?
Literally have...
Or within a decade?
No, not like within the next decade.
Okay.
Well, back to Fold-O-Matic, that company did go out of business, but I was looking at this product because and this is a disagreement between Jesse and I. Like, I can't stand folding my clothes. Like, I just have tons of other things.
We're just doing laundry.
That I would rather be doing.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
So, like, I don't know.
If you think about it, like, what are the things you pay for? You pay for someone to come clean your house.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for someone to come cut your lawn.
Yep.
And do your landscaping.
Mm-hmm.
You pay you don't pay anyone to do your dishes. You do your own dishes.
Dishwasher does your dishes.
Yeah, but you still have to clean them and load them. Like, think about how much money you spend annually on cleaners and how much you spend annually on landscapers and how much, like, all of that stuff goes away if you have one robot that can do it all for you.
Yeah. All right.
I think it's scary to think about that, but my low-key hot take is that it will become more of our lives and will become less controversial. And I think it's going to even show up a lot in property management. It's not you're going to go in and talk to a bot that's going to show you an apartment, but if there's a maintenance issue or a trash issue, like maybe the bot takes the trash out now, or it's on site, or goes to other properties with an autonomous vehicle. I have no idea, but I think it's
going to really hurt the service industry big time.
But yeah, the future is so weird to me right now. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
We always imagined the Jetsons,
and now the ladders are like coming up. Like, I even think about like the next generation and stuff. It's like, what are you gonna do? College is not a golden ticket.
Didn't they already? I read an article where it wasn't like architectural degrees are not like recognized by something anymore.
Oh yeah, well that was
a student loan thing, right?
Yeah,
it's not a professional degree.
Yeah,
so you can't get
like nursing. Yeah, we'll stay off the politics for now.
No,
let's do the politics episode later.
Oh God, fuck! I just had one. Oh yeah, Japanese toilets are here to stay.
Like bidets.
And every primary bathroom within the next few years being built. I'm going to say 3 years' time, every time someone builds a primary bathroom in a space which sells for $500 or more per square foot, we'll have a bidet toilet.
I agree with you.
It's just too. Why
you know
what?
I mean, I haven't.
Down.
I don't. I mean, I put one in, and I can't. I would not be able to live with it.
No.
So there's a really good.
They were $3,000. Now they're like $1,700. A good toilet,
okay,
like is
that's like a Toto.
A Toto toilet's $700 with like skirted.
So there's a pretty funny South Park episode where was it Stan's dad, Randy, is looking for toilets or something. Like, oh, here's the best one we got. He goes, or we could show you the Japanese ones. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, he got like a little side room, and he goes in, and it's like this whole, it's like flying first class.
I have seen it. It's like he goes into Home Depot or some like building supply store, and and then the guy's like, do you want to see the Japanese toilets?
Yes.
So I think the adoption would probably increase if it was actually marketed more. But I do agree with you. We just don't know what we don't know. Yeah. That's one of those situations.
I think that's true.
Low-key hot take. I think the brand of windows matters less. I think like you can't infer as much from a brand of window as you can a brand of car, because I think that like Anderson, Marvin, Drutex, Pella, they all have 5 Series and 7 Series to make a BMW analogy. So like just because you have a Marvin window doesn't mean it's any better than the Geldwin window.
I would extend that.
If the specs are identical.
Yeah.
Like your R value is identical. It's all their performance is if it's a 1-to-1 match, who cares what the brand is?
And that's just because that's what the code requires. And you always talk about good, better, best, but I mean now good is like not acceptable. So now you're at better as your minimum. And so the rising tide raises all ships. And so if you want to even have a product here in the States, you got to meet these minimums, and the minimums are really damn good. If you look at things, we're nitpicking, I think, just in general in terms of how good everything needs to be. Like we have great housing. If you look at videos from like the 70s and 80s, like neighborhoods were shitholes back then, or at least they looked like it. Maybe it's the bad quality video, but all old material, asbestos siding. Like now everything is energy efficient, double pane, triple pane windows. So I think your analogy can be extended to a lot of different products.
Yeah, even heat pumps. Like a lot of this stuff is codified minimum. So the table stakes, the minimum that you need to just play in the game, is already pretty damn high with Windows.
Yeah.
And many things now. But let's hit HERS ratings really quick, only because I just finished
low-key hot take on HERS rating.
No, it's an underrated tool for sales. It's actually like, I talk a lot about how like, I wish homes had like gallons per mile equivalents, like when we shop for a vehicle.
Yeah.
The HERS rating doesn't do a bad job of that if people understood it, and it's not complicated. So let's start here. A 100 is a typical home. I like to say it's like the home built in 2001 with your typical window and your gas-fired boiler and vinyl siding. That's
and fiberglass insulation.
Yeah. The rentals I own in Southie that were built in the 70s and have no insulation in the wall is probably a 150. Yeah. It's 50 points worse than that standard home.
And our 1900s triple decker is like not even.
Yeah, it's like
200-300.
Not even on the. It's not even on the spectrum.
Yeah, you can just like feel the cold air.
They're like, could you just do something to make the house better?
Yeah, close the windows. They are. It's just coming through the wall.
And the window.
Yeah. So then, like, you get to today's building, and so we just finished 6 units on East 2nd Street, and we're scoring 42 to 44.
That's incredible.
As compared to 100, that's very good.
And passive homes, just for reference, passive homes are zero because what is that? They consume but don't give off any.
What's the new construction? Sorry.
Yeah.
What's the new construction minimum now in Boston?
Well, isn't that I was going to say that varies by municipality, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to. Someone listening to this will correct me if I answer it, because
you have to. Every municipality is different, and every state is different.
Enhanced, but suffice it to say that we could get much more complicated on HERS rating. But I think just that premise of understanding 100 is baseline, 42 versus a 200.
Yeah.
Like,
well, also you can't build for
100.
Like you're not going to be allowed to build for 100, at least not in Massachusetts. and most other states. And the question is like, to achieve those lower and lower numbers, is the cost, is it like a logarithmic kind of exponential spend for diminishing returns? Or are we getting to sort of that point of parity where, no, it's easier and easier to get to passive homes, because we always talk about that you can't build affordable and, meet all these energy things and all these other regulations. So where like your spend here to get to the 42, do you feel like that was a stretch, pun intended?
No, I actually.
If you're putting in the standard stuff that you're putting in, did you do any exterior?
No, I did not do continuous exterior insulation.
Can you imagine what would your score be if you put that in?
Yeah, even I think that's a little bit of a red herring. Everyone talks about affordability and how we can make housing cost less to produce, and in many respects, sustainability goals are counter to those goals of producing affordable housing. And yes, if the standard is passive house, that's a true statement. Like, you are making a major hindrance. But to hit a 42, 44, like, you don't have to go. So I don't think it's cost prohibitive. Like,
it's like the good/better materials, but it really comes down to execution.
Yeah.
If your framer screws something up, or your cider,
if you're installing your windows correctly and you're sealing them correctly,
good weather barrier,
and you have a good AVB or WRB, and you're spraying all the exterior walls and the roof and all that stuff, and you're doing what you need to do, that's what you're gonna score.
Yeah.
Right?
So what was your score in Newton?
I think it was like 40. I think it was like
40,
it was
right?
close. It was
40.
like 45-ish.
Yes, I won.
All right.
I didn't. Mine wasn't considered new construction.
Oh yeah, renovation.
I got one
fireplace.
Yeah, exactly. I got a hot take. I can't stand composite decking.
Oh wow.
Like Trex or any of that stuff.
Even the good, like, I think cheap Trex looks like plastic. But I think the expensive stuff, having worked with it now, it's nice.
It's expensive Trex or expensive. Is there a different?
Yeah,
I don't know. I think regardless of what you go through, composite decking is gonna burn your feet in the
the cool touch technology. So I am a paid spokesman, insofar as they gave me a lot of free product recently. But to judge, TimberTech Harvest Plus, cool touch technology, and it does expand and contract a bit, though. Like, you leave it with an 1/8 inch gap, and now it's very cold out, and that gap is like a 1/4 inch. But if you butted it up, then in July I'd get the opposite cold.
Yeah, it's like the hardwood.
I don't know.
It
just
that's the problem with composite.
It just doesn't do it for me anymore.
Yeah. Well,
what do you use then? You use like a
very hard wood.
I don't
like a Garapa or something along those lines.
But is that in the realm of price sensitivity? Is
I think
that
it might be
upper end?
It might be a little bit higher. Well, I don't know what the cost of the expensive TimberTech is.
It's similar to Hardie insofar as, like, your 6 main colors are $1.40. But if you want the designer color from, what's that couple in Texas who does all the homes?
Chip and Joanne
Gaines colors. It's like $9 a foot. It's like insane.
Yeah.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, TimberTech. So similarly, I used to just do like a simple gray Trex deck.
That's what we used to do.
I did it everywhere, but I do think that's kind of millennial bit gray now.
I agree. I think just like maybe the reason why I don't like it is because everyone does it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Glass railings are overrated.
Agree.
Yeah.
Fingerprints.
I don't think that's low key or a hot take.
Super expensive. Really annoying. Having just spent $30,000 on 6 small balconies worth of glass railings.
Yikes.
Yeah, I no, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
Especially exterior. Can you imagine how often you have to clean them?
I know.
So what are you saying? Go PT? I'm just kidding.
No,
aluminum, right? Like a nice aluminum.
Fortress.
Yes.
RDI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Off the shelf, 6 to 8 foot spans, easy to install. Does not break the bank. You're not custom fabricating. So
I like it
for railings. Next low key hot take.
Ray, go. You got one?
I got nothing. I was gonna say we're wrapping up. I think, right?
Yeah, I don't know how many more you got.
I'll give you a low key hot take. Make sure in your spreadsheets they're comprehensive and everything is linked. You have linked fields in spreadsheets.
We cut that.
You're not going to cut that. This is the back of the office, back of the house stuff.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think if there's any
low-key hot take. The worst part of being a business owner is managing your books.
The paperwork.
And doing specifically accounting.
Yeah.
I cannot. Yeah.
I don't mind it.
It's really hard to outsource too, because there's like a very high level of trust and.
Yeah. Who are you going to give the checkbook to?
Yeah.
All right. Does that mean we're at the end?
I think so.
Should we be wrapping it up? Dan, you got anything else?
No, I think this was good. I like it.
All right.
Well. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks for listening, liking, watching, reviewing, subscribing, commenting, and generally just being part of our endeavor. We'll see you on the next one.
Appreciate it.
Later, guys.
All right.